Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of pigeon pose. The message is about authenticity. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's playlist all together right now. Then come with me. We're going to come down onto our mat into child's pose. So just go ahead and let your knees be nice and wide in your child's pose. Let your big toes track together and then bow your head down. Now, if it serves you a little bit better to maybe stack your fists or even rest your head on some sort of prop, then so be it. Once you get into this posture, Balasana, child's pose, close your eyes, and collectively, all together, let's take a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, your lungs, your back body, your ribs. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. Cap it off and make an audible sigh out your mouth. So just let that sweet exhalation help cleanse and purify the slate today for today's practice. Anything that it took for you to get here today, we're going to peel the layers away that could possibly not be authentic. We're going to tap into the real you. So with that thought, lift your hips and your forehead. Just walk your hands all the way off the mat over to the right side. Go ahead and drop your right forearm. Even bending your left arm, let your left hand press on top of the right hand, really pressing them both into the earth. Now lifting back up, lifting hips, lifting arms, walking your hands all the way over to the left. Maybe dropping the left forearm down, letting your right hand really press the palm of the left hand deeper into the earth. Can you breathe into that right rib cage, letting there be space in between your ribs, those intercostal muscles. And then go ahead and travel back to the center. So today's focus is going to be on authenticity, which is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we really are. So with that focus in mind, if you have a purpose, it could be a wish or a prayer for your practice today, go ahead and draw that right into your heart. It could be someone or something maybe you want to be a little more real with, a little more truthful, a little more vulnerable, maybe even a little more exposed, which a lot of times takes us out of our comfort zone. Bring that intention, and then let your forearms stay down. Let your knees be parallel to each other. And find a little cat with the forearms down. And if you look back and you can see your feet or your ankles, hide them behind your quads. Keep the forearms down and find cat. Exhale, find a little cow. Inhale, find a little cat. Now just 2 more times. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, really draw your navel into your spine. Inhale, soften and melt your heart right to the gateway of the arms. And then 1 more time for a little cat and a little cow. Now tuck your toes under, rock your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands towards your knees and go ahead and flip the backs of your hands down with your palms facing up. Bend your elbows and tap your forehead down on the mat. And when you rise up, see if you can straighten your arms, keep the backs of your wrists down, and even fist your hands. Ooh, yeah. So extend the palms, tap the forehead down. Inhale, rise up, pull the fingers in to create a fist, but your arms are straightening. So you're really getting a very unique stretch on the wrists and the outside of the forearms. Lower back down, spread your hands wide. Rise back up, straighten the arms, fist the hands. Really stretch it out. Now walk your palms right up your thighs, shrug your shoulders up and back, making some big circles. And then go ahead and keep that moving, but point your toes, lift your hips off your heels. And then take 1 elbow at a time, going side to side. Letting your hands be spread nice and wide. Visualize painting a circle. Just a couple more, and then go ahead. Both arms sweep out and up on the in-breath. Right hand, left wrist, side bend, up and over to the right. Back to the center, left hand, right wrist, up and over to the left. Stay in the center, slide your hands down, imaginary panes of glass as you lift your heart. Now take your hands into your back pockets, draw your elbows toward each other, and let your heart lift up. Now as you neutralize your spine, capture 1 hand on each forearm, pull your forearms apart, take your right ear to your right shoulder. Now roll your chin down toward your chest. And then left ear toward the left shoulder. Come back to the center, collect your hands, let your index fingers slide down the back side. Take your gaze up. Hands to your hips. Roll down, make your way onto hands and knees, taking yourself all the way down, chin, chest, belly, taking yourself prone, but tee your arms out to the side. Bend the right leg, bend the right arm, propel yourself up and over onto the left hip, maybe letting the right arm sweep back. Maybe catching right hand and foot as you pull the heel in, open the heart up, breathe. Now come back around and let your forearms slip in front of your body for Sphinx pose. Lift your heart up, breathe in, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Now breathe out, lower your chin down. Do that again. Breathe in, heart lifts. Breathe, let the breath flow in and out through your nose, lower back down. Now this time, maybe it's baby seal, extending your arms. Even if you have to reach them a little further out, let the heart lift. Inner edges of your legs go long. Beautiful. Now lower back down to that T. Let your left leg bend. Left finger pads help propel yourself up and over onto the right hip. Sweep that left arm of yours back, maybe catching hand and foot to open the heart. Breathe. Super slowly come back around. Bring the forearms back down in front of your body. Heart lifts. Breathe in. Soften your face. Breathe out. Lower your chin back down. Do that again. Breathe in. Tops of your feet press into the mat. Breathe out. One more time. Option for baby seal. Lifting the heart up. Letting the softness of your face, especially around your eyes. Lower back down, hands slide back by your ribs. Come up into cat on your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, hips to heels. Launch into high plank posture. Lower your knees back down. Go chin, chest, belly. Scoop your heart through the gateway of your arms as you lift it up. Take your hips back, but move into cat as you round your back and tuck your chin. Tuck your toes under, launch up and into high plank. Lower all the way down, or knees, chin, chest, belly. Heart lifts again. This time, up and back you go. Downward facing dog. Now, pedal through your feet a little bit, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. And then take this opportunity to walk your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. If you want to heel toe your feet even a little bit further apart, so be it. Soften the knees. Capture one hand on each bicep and hang right in ragdoll. Now in your ragdoll, just take a little shift. You're going to kind of sway right to left. Letting the softness of your knees kind of propel a figure 8 shape. You're letting your knees soften, and then you kind of weave that figure 8 with your arms as you capture one hand on each bicep. Now hold up in the center. Shake your head out. Just very gently, any static in the attic, anything that's troubling you, any kind of angst, any worry, any decisions that you have to make that are troubling you. Just know that when you know, you know, you know. Shake out any uncertainty, doubt, we can do without. Now, move your head back and forth, signifying that knowingness that you are exactly where you belong today. No coincidence you are here. Now, release your hands down. Pop your right heel up. Pull your left hand to your hip as you twist open to the left. Now, lower the right heel, lower the left arm. Pop the left heel up, twist over and to the right. Maybe right hand, right hip, maybe right arm extends. Lower back down, keep your feet wide, push your shins back, heart forward for tabletop halfway lift. Exhale, elbows go wide, physically pull yourself deeper into a fold. Now do that 2 more times. Ardha Uttanasana in a wide stance, halfway lift. Exhale, dive back into the fold. One more time. Halfway lift, breathe in, flat back style. Exhale, fold right in half. Root to rise, come all the way up. This time, heel toe your feet all the way together at the back of your mat with your hands at heart center. Lift up your right leg and balance on the left. Standing crane. Now, cross the right leg over the left for standing pigeon. Take your hands, your wings, sweep them behind your body. Let your upper body float over your bent left leg as the right leg lifts for a little swan dive. Then walk your hands out, peel that left heel up, open up at the right hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Now pull the right knee to the right tricep, step the right foot to the outside of the right pinky finger. There you go. Now dip the left knee down. Left hand stays down and just do some movement. Now you might do a little side to side shift. You might go ahead and even maha the right foot, meaning you come to the pinky edge side. Maybe you use the right hand to push the inner thigh on the right leg away as your heart and chest go in the opposite direction. Maybe you want more by sweeping the right arm back to a bent left leg, capturing foot in hand. Now release, pop up the left kneecap. Rock back. Now dig the right heel in. Dig it in enough to pull the right toes up. So you've got a flexed right foot. Yeah, flare the toes out. Both hands are inside the right leg. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper in for that stretch on the right hamstring. Now plant the right foot. Let the left foot come up. Now you're kind of in a little further than your hips distance apart with your feet. Knees are bent, arms are forward, tailbone back. So this is a half of a chair. Lower all the way down, wrap your arms right around your shins, point your toes for a little Apanasana egg posture. Now lower down to hover, arms alongside your body. Now slip your hands behind your ears. Left elbow, right knee. Now right elbow, left knee. Now pedal it out. Lift the heart and chest, go side to side. Fingertips behind your ears. Let your toes flare out and move it out side to side. Yeah, get that oblique action. Build a little heat. Breathe. Now go ahead and lay on your back. Let your hands come to the backs of your hamstrings or lace your hands and roll your feet around your ankles. Nice big circles. Let your smaller back find a nice little beginning massage, then reverse that direction. Get any snap, crackle, pops right out of your feet, right out of your ankles. And then go ahead and release that as you plant your feet at the width of your mat. Knees are bent. Arms are just going to go out to the sides as you rinse your knees right and left. So just let this rinsing remove any kind of tension that's in your lower back, anything that's settled there. Match it with the visual of washing away. Your knees are like windshield wipers. They're washing away anything not serving you, so you have a clearer picture of the real deal, that authenticity, bringing awareness to this place, this space, this day. Now go ahead and capture your shins, bringing your thighs together, and create a little rock and roll with a little momentum. And when you're ready, gain that momentum, come all the way to stand at the top of your mat. Even if you use your hands, rock and roll right up. Beautiful. Now brush and sweep your wings, left foot behind the right for a curtsy bow. Inhale, stand tall, breathe in, V your arms, look up. Exhale, brush and sweep, bow down. Now keep that going. We're gonna go from side to side. So your knees actually kind of knock together and your wings just sweep away. They're sweeping away any of the stuff we don't want around anymore. Choosing authenticity means cultivating the courage to what? To be imperfect, perfectly imperfect. That's what we're gonna be, perfectly imperfect. And it also gives us ways that we can help set boundaries. Yes, it's okay to say no. Now, can you really focus on your breath? Exhale, sweep something out of the attic. Inhale, open up, expand. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, open. One more time, each side. Can you make the posture a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter? Then hold up, feet together, stand tall, arms V'd up as you look up. Now, collect your hands. Hinge, bend, and fold right over your legs. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Either step back, high plank, or float back, chaturanga. Move through the vinyasa flow, letting your heart lift, and then exhaling as you dive up and back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet together. Then rise up, breathe in. Back of the house. Hands to heart center. Breathe out. Now go ahead and elevate the left leg up. Crane. Lower your shoulders down. Lift your crown of head a touch higher. And really steady your gaze. Left leg crosses over the right thigh bone. Pull the right hip back. Open up the left hip through the hip joint. There you go. Brush and sweep your beautiful wings back as you dive over the right front leg for a little spirit dive posture. Walk right out, three-legged down dog. Left leg bends. Roll open at the hip. Now left knee, left tricep, tap it way up high, step it outside your left pinky finger, and go ahead and dip the right knee down. Now, maybe it's a side to side shift. So I kind of like to dip the right hip down as I kind of twist at the waistband and find a little maha'ing on this left leg. So a lot of our emotional stuff kind of settles in the hips. So how do we allow ourselves to be vulnerable? Whew! I think we have to just make the decision to be real. I think we hold a lot of stuff in, always trying to maybe please other people, and it just goes back to authenticity being that daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be, or it might even be who other people think we're supposed to be. And then embracing who we really are. Know that if you want more, left arm can reach back to a bent right leg as you open your heart and dip your hips. Now release, you're gonna go ahead and pop the right kneecap up. A little dragon slide might happen as you dig the left heel in for a little modified version of pyramid pose. Flare your toes out, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, dive on down. Plant the left foot, let the right foot, now your feet are wider than your hips. Come alongside the left, arms forward, tailbone back, half a chair. This time, brush and sweep as you lace your hands and let your shoulders rinse overhead in the fold. Now bring your hands connected, index fingers long in that Kali Mudra style, staying in the fold, bend the right knee, peel the left shoulder open. Beautiful, release and reverse, left knee bends, twist over to the right. Release that connection. Now this time, heels in, toes out, hips come down for Malasana, that yoga squat right here at the top of your mat. Hands to heart center, lift out of those inner thighs, and now rise up to stand. Feel the strength of your legs as you hook your thumbs and open the front body. Exhale, come back down. Do that again. Inhale, rise back up, breathe in. Exhale, come back down. One more time. This time, rise up, breathe in. Really expand the front body. Now, exhale, come back down. Plant your hands, bend your knees. Step or float back, moving your body through the vinyasa flow. Heart lifting up, breathing in. Tucking your toes under, rocking your hips up and back. Breathing out. Now this time, pull the right knee in, cross it over the left, bend the left leg, walk your hands back to the left foot. Come to pigeon posture at the back of the house. Ooh, we got this. Now, rise up. Let your left hand cross over to catch the right shin. Right arm reaches back. Now sweep the right leg back, left hand down, half moon pose. Maybe you connect the right hand to foot for that Shavasana variation. And then release it to an L shape, squeezing the right leg behind the left. Inhale, back up, L shape. Exhale, squeeze it in, get low, get little. Inhale, back up. This time, squeeze it in all the way to bring yourself down to a seated posture at the back of your mat. Seated Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Right arm lifts, it hugs the left thigh. Maybe hooks it as you shift your gaze to the back of the house. Breathe. Now from here, go ahead and unravel back to the L shape. Bend the left leg. Point the right toes. Sweep your wings back. Whew, a little spirit dive balance. Walk out, three-legged down dog. This time, knee to nose, right up the center line. Step it up for high lunge, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Open it up, breathe out, warrior two. Flip the right palm, reverse. Straighten the right leg, reach up and back. Dock your hips back, reach out and down. Triangle pose, left arm lifts up. Now keep a little bend or a little softness in that right leg. Peel the left arm, stacking your shoulders, softening the left rib cage down as you lift the right rib cage up. Now this time, frame the right leg. Float up, left inner thigh floats up, left hand down, revolved half moon at the top of the house. Maybe a bent left leg with right hand catching it. Release it, left foot behind the right foot. Be on a tightrope. Rise up, breathe in, left hand forward, right hand back. Stand tall, top of the house, hook your thumbs, Open your front body. Exhale, vinyasa flow. You choose the exit. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Always know you could take that flow right out. You could move through it using your knees. You can go up dog or cobra, right up and back to down dog. Now left knee's gonna travel right in toward your nose. Cross it over the right thigh bone, bend the right leg, walk your hands back to the right foot. Come to standing pigeon at the back of the house. Steady and stable. Now as you rise up, lift the left knee up, right hand crosses over, maybe left arm reaches back. Breathe. Now go ahead and shoot the left leg back. Find your way into half moon posture. Maybe activating a Chapasana connection. Release it super slow, L shape. Squeeze the left leg behind the right. Get low, get little. Inhale, back up. Exhale, squeeze it back down. Inhale, back up. Third time's a charm. Squeeze it in, sit all the way down. Right hand reaches back. Left arm reaches up as you wrap that hug on the right leg and roll the right shoulder blade back. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist pose. Now come back around to the front, float up onto the right leg with the left seam of your inner thigh lifting. Bend the right leg, point the left toes. Can you sweep your wings back for a little spirit dive balance? Walk out, three-legged down dog. Pull the left knee right into your nose, step it up for high lunge. Breathe in, rise up. Open up, warrior two, breathe out. Flip that left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Then dock your hips back as you soften that left knee. Tip right on down into Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Breathe. Where can you soften? Where can you become a little more real in this posture? Can you expand a little more? Can you soften the right rib cage down? Can you lift the left rib cage up? Breathe. Now look down at the left big toe. You're going to float up to balance in that L shape. Right hand down, revolved half moon as the seam of the right inner thigh lifts. Left arm rises, maybe reaching back for a Chapasana connection. Release it nice and slow. Pull the right knee to the left calf. Set the right foot behind the left. Pull your navel into your spine. Rise up. Right hand forward, left hand back. Beautiful. Stand tall. Top of the house. Hook your thumbs. Open the front body. Now exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Wash it all away. Vinyasa flow. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. Take it through that flow. You choose the exit. All meet back in downward facing dog. Now, once you land in down dog, lift the right leg up. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Pull the right knee, this time towards your chest, but cross it over the left. Spin the left heel down, hips toward heel, left arm lifts. There you go. Now come back around, swing the right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Right knee comes in towards your chest, cross it over the left, some sort of hook or wrap. Don't let your hips touch if possible, left arm lifts. Now come up and around. This time, roll open at the hips, stay, or maybe flip into wild thing. Bring it back around, kiss the right kneecap, step it up, crescent lunge. Come on up, breathe in. Left hand forward, right hand back, breathe out. Right hand behind the left, exalt it. Now hinge, ring it out and twist. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Come up and around, warrior two. You got it. Flip the right palm, peace. Straighten the right leg, reach up and back. Dock your hips back, tip down, Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Now float up, balance on the right leg, L shape. Squeeze the left leg behind the right, sit all the way down. This time, right hand reaches back, left hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Maybe lift the right leg up, maybe come down onto the right forearm as the left hand reaches the outside of the right foot. Now, go ahead and unravel it all. Forward fold at the top of the house. Rise up, breathe in, stand tall. Exhale, cascade down over your legs. Take a vinyasa flow as you inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. Take it through vinyasa, either lowering down to your mat, coming up to up dog, all meeting back in down dog. Left leg is going to lift, roll open at the hip. Same thing on the left, knee comes in toward nose, it crosses over to the right, spin the right heel down, drop the hips toward the heels, look up with the right hand. Come back around, three-legged down dog. Do it again, exhale, knee into the nose, nice and tight. Cross it over, spin the right heel down, hips toward heel, right arm lifts. Up and around, swing the right leg up and back. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around, kiss the left kneecap. Step it up, high crescent lunge. Last standing series, right hand forward, left hand back. Exalt it. Right arm lifts up, reach the heart and chest up, and then ring it out on the twist. Beautiful. Up and around, second warrior. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Dock your hips back, dive down. Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Now you're going to look at the left foot, float up, L shape. Squeeze the right leg all the way behind the left. Now, you can just take that hug of the left leg or hook it with the right arm, or right foot to the outside of the left foot, come down on the left forearm, lift the left leg up. Breathe. Now bring it back up, unravel it all. Forward fold, top of the house. Halfway lift, hands on shins, tabletop style. Exhale, hinge, bend and fold. Come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Slip the tips of your fingers alongside your feet. Go ahead, left hand, left hip, right hand, right shin, rise up. Maybe left hand outside the right foot or left hand crossing the hands over. Maybe right leg extends, right arm back. Sit it back down into chair. Sweep the tips of your fingers alongside your feet. Right hand, right hip, left hand, left shin, stand. Maybe switching it up, right hand to the outside of the left. Maybe you just hang on to the shin or kick it forward, left arm back. Come back, chair. Half a chair. Lower all the way down. Palms are going to go down, legs are going to go up. Viparita Karani, AKA legs up the wall pose. Now create that index fingers and thumb together. Create that leaf. Lift your hips up. Put that leaf right around your sacrum. Now lower your right leg to hover. Keep your left leg lifted. Now switch. Now switch, switch, switch. So move it out, scissoring the legs back and forth. If you want to keep them bent, so be it. If you want to point the toes and keep them straight, so be it. Just breathe. Hold the legs up. If your toes are not pointed, point them and scissor the legs very slightly like little flutter kicks in and out, front and back, front and back. Now faster. Get the inner thighs working. Now plant the feet, hip distance. Lift your hips up. Remove your hands, lower your hips down. Now, knees are bent, feet are planted, hands are down alongside the body. Feet are down, head is down. Let's rise our hips up for Setyubandha Bridge pose. Breathe. Super slowly. Lower back down. Feet go all the way to the outside edges of your mat. Go back to this familiar rinse. Authenticity. Just baby steps revealing the real you. Just letting the real you come to the surface. There's nothing to hide, no reason to mask. I think everybody has a lot of the same internal emotional workings going on in our life. Nobody thinks anybody else has it because everybody else masks it and hides it when everybody has it. Maybe it's the feelings of not being good enough, whatever it is. Anger with situations that are happening in the world, health issues, relationship, doesn't matter. Just keep the knees rinsing. Just know that whatever you're going through, that this too shall pass. That a new day and a new dawn is coming your way. Now this time, rinse your knees over to the right and let them stay. Take your left ear toward the mat as you shift your gaze. Now reverse that, rinse the knees all the way up and over to the left. Shift your gaze over to the right. Now from here, just slide your legs out. You might have to adjust your posture a little bit so you can just be comfortable taking up as much space as serves you today. Maybe you want your head on some sort of pillow. Maybe you want some sort of pillow underneath the backs of your knees. But when you land in Shavasana, this final resting posture, consciously give yourself permission to rest, to breathe, to bask in this place, in this space. Now, if you can stay here today, I invite you to turn the video off and stay 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes. But if you're coming with me, just bring that movement right back into your hands, your fingers, your toes. And then as you bend your knees, just transition over onto your right. And you're going to go ahead and help yourself right on up into a comfortable, easy seat, a sweet seat called Sukhasana. Take your hands alongside your body, sweep them out with your palms full of the gifts, the graces, the blessings you've been given. Seal them into your heart as you bring your hands into prayer, that Anjali Mudra, sealing of your purpose into your heart as we reveal authenticity in our lives. So with that being said, let the peace, let the joy, let the love that resides in you be shared with your family, friends, and loved ones. Let's look up and finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.